afternoon, and good evening to all of you. You are listening to INC Radio Africa DCEM 954, the official satellite radio station of the Iglesia ni Cristo. I am your host for today's program. My name is Brother Edwin Dorsey. I'm coming to you live here in Lagos, Nigeria. There's a lot of things that we're going to talk about today in our program, so I hope that each and every one of you are excited and prepared to listen and also watch our program today or this evening. Um, let's go to the time, local time and weather of our studios here in Africa. First in King Williamstown, South Africa studio. It's about 17 degrees Celsius, clear skies. In Lilongwe, Malawi, it's mostly cloudy, 27 degrees Celsius, also clear skies. Here in Lagos, Nigeria, it's not clear. Actually, it's very dark, and we've been experiencing thunderstorms throughout the day. But the temperature, we would think it would be cold, but no, it's still 27 degrees Celsius with a lot of thunder. So if you hear thunder while I'm speaking, or any loud noise, that's the thunder that's making that noise. There in the Philippines, good morning to our brothers and sisters there in the Philippines. The temperature outside is about 27 degrees Celsius, 1 o'clock in the morning. And we hope our fellow brethren there are doing okay. We know that there was a flood in some parts in the Philippines, so we hope that our brothers and sisters are safe. Okay, so you can access the INC Radio Africa via YouTube. Just search for INC Radio Africa and click live and install the INC Radio apps on the iOS and Android platforms. We are also encouraging you throughout the program to please like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Facebook, and Instagram official pages. We have our guest with us today, Brother Enoch, coming to you live in Eastern Uganda. Brother Enoch, how are you po?
I'm fine, thank you, Paul. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, our beloved viewers, those who are listening in, those who are viewing us live right now. I bring you greetings. I bring you love from the local congregation of Kampala, Uganda, here in the district of Northern Africa. Koya Edwin, I'm so happy to be here tonight. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Brother Enoch. We'll talk more later throughout our program. So, to our fellow viewers, we would like to introduce to you the topic of our program. It's about time management, the importance of spending our time wisely. Like the quote is, that's always being said, that time is precious, time is gold, right? So, time it is arguably our most valued commodity. Unlike treasure gems, precious metals, and any other prized possessions, time can't be hoarded, it can't be collected, it can't be earned or bought with hard work, money, dignity, or even our soul. It slips away whether or not we choose to pack meaning into it. Use it or lose it. So goes the saying it's not about how much time you have, it's about how effectively you manage your time. That's from R.L. Adams. Though we know, though we all know how limited our lives are, we sometimes act like we don't know the value of time. Time management systems abound, and still we flounder and falter and making the most of every sunrise. Managing our time well means managing our life well. People who handle their time will do it creatively. They make short and long term plans, set and keep realistic schedules, take efficient and timely breaks, and view tasks to be done and opportunities rather than dreaded obligations. They practice creative time management by taking control of their time and therefore their life. However, some people fail to realize that time is scarce, hence oblivious about its opportunity cost. They do their best to think of their time as unlimited, and unlimited goods have little value. Knowing that, knowing that our time, knowing that time is infinite, encourage us to ask how we are using our time. Do we want to spend these precious moments on social media, spending on our time scrolling on pages? No, we should do our best, do our best in learning something new, skills and knowledge that take time, so that more time you spend on them, the more you improve. So, as we pursue how to manage our time wisely, it's important to understand the definition of good time management. So, what is the definition of time management? This is the source in a personalorganizer.com, and this is what it says. Time management is the process of intentionally structuring your schedule to best serve your goals. It requires strategic organizing tasks to maximize productivity. Good time management means organizing your time intentionally and prioritizing activities that most effectively advance you towards your goals and honor your values. So, what are the benefits of managing time? Okay, but before we go to those benefits, Brother Enoch, are you still with us, brother?
Yes, bro, I'm still here, bro.
Okay, are you good at managing time, brother?
Yes, we are. I'm good at managing time. I try my best.
Okay, okay. So we'll go through these things, brother Enoch. That what how does time management benefit us? Let's start with the first one. The benefit of managing time are simple. Good time management allows you to accomplish bigger results in a shorter period, which leads to more freedom, helps you focus better, allows you to be more productive. It lowers your stress and gives you more time to spend with the people that matter most. So, what are the benefits? We'll talk about them. Number one is less stress. Managing your time reduces stress levels and increases your confidence. Taking control of your time also reduces stress and anxiety. Good time management means meeting tight deadlines and planning your time. Managing your time stops overwhelm and ensures you don't feel tired all the time. Good time management enables you to be more productive with the time you have. Increased productivity ensures you stay on top of your to do list and prioritize your most important work. With less stress, you feel clear and more confident about how to invest your time. Less stress increases productivity and helps you sleep well. Okay, so time management helps you with having less stress. Okay, what else? Better work life balance. One of the most important benefits of time management is a better work life balance, right? A better work life balance. If you achieve a better work life balance, you can be more productive at work and have more time to spend on your most important relationships. Work life balance, what does it create? It creates a good balance between your professional life and your personal life. When you spend long hours at work, you risk burnout and feeling tired all the time. Okay, so how does time management help in your work life? We have jobs, right? When there's something that you need to do, when it when it comes to your work life, it's best to do it right away, right? So that once again you're not stressed out. And just like what we mentioned here, you have all the extra time that you saved up. You're able to spend that time with people that matter to you most. Instead of rushing toward what you have to do at work, instead of procrastinating all those things, those files you got to turn in, those all of those things. If you take the time or you manage your time Work balance, everything. You have enough time to spend it with your loved ones. And what else? What does this connect with? The next one, more time freedom. One of the key benefits of time management is greater time freedom. When you have greater time freedom, you can focus your time on setting and achieving your biggest goals. Greater time freedom also ensures you have more time to spend with family and friends. You have more time to depend or deepen relationships and pursue new hobbies. Having more time freedom allows you to follow your purpose in life. So, when you have time management, you also have what? More time freedom. What else? It helps with great focus. How? Effective time management increases your focus and improves your productivity. Greater focus allows you to capture bigger opportunities. It also allows you to spend more time on the projects, goals, and people that matter to you most. Time management is important in helping you achieve greater focus and prioritization. When you better manage your time, you increase focus and take control of your day. When you manage your time, you have a greater focus on your most productive activities. This helps build positive habits. It also ensures you spend more time on the activities that help you reach the goals that you have. What's next? Higher level of productivity. Good time management skills increase your productivity and helps you get more done. Time management skills help you reduce stress and prioritize your time. Effective time management clarifies your goals and priorities, your most important tasks. As a result, you have more time to achieve bigger and better results. When you manage your time, you can plan your day and increase your performance. Daily planning improves your productivity. Planning your time is an important element of time management. Planning increases productivity and effectiveness. So, these are very important keys that we mentioned or benefits of having time management. So if we are not really good at managing our time, the opposite of time management is what? Procrastination. You know, we all fall into that, right? There, we have to think about. There's two things I like to say when it comes to time management: the have tos and the want tos, right? The have tos is the things that you need to done. You have to do it compared to the to want tos or the things that you want to do, but then you cannot prioritize the things you want to do. You have to prioritize the have tos, the have to do's first, so that just like what we brought up earlier, you have more greater time, greater freedom to do your want tos, like going out with your family, uh, enjoying watching a movie, doing the things that you like to do. See, if you put first the one twos, then the back of your mind, you're going to be thinking about, oh, I have to do this report. It's due today. I have this uh, finish all these filings. It's due in a couple hours. You can't prioritize your one twos, then your have tos. Your have tos have to go first, right? So, what do you think so far? How do you think about the topic so far, brother Enoch?
Thank you so much, Priya Edwin. I just want to first of all appreciate this topic tonight because it is truly a good topic, and I know by the end of this program, most of us we are going to learn many from today's discussion. So, Priya, first of all, so far what I can say and what I've learned so far is to schedule our time. For example, if you can say that from this time to this time, this is the time that I'm going to do this. For example, this is the time that I'm going to maybe doing some exercise. From this time to this time, this is the time that I'm going to read some novels. From this time to this time, this is the time that I'm going to spend with my family. So if you stick on that schedule that you have, first of all, that you made yourself as a person, it helps. It helps. So you know very well when time comes, this time I have to be jogging, I have to be doing some exercise. So you do that. And when you finish, of course, you take a good shower, then you go to the um, next activity or next scheduled time. That is read a novel, you read. When time for spending some little time with your loved one comes, you also do that. And we always urge everyone that if that time comes of spending with your loved one, let their time be their time, because we always have busy fathers and busy mothers. The dad comes back from work, he's now home, it is time to spend it is time to spend some good time with either the kids or even the wife or the husband. But still the person is still on phone chatting, still doing some work, yet it is time now to spend uh, with his people or her people. So it helps, we are Edwin, it helps when we stick on the schedules that we have. It helps even in bettering and planning uh, our lives better. What we are doing.
Okay, those are good points that you mentioned, brother Enoch. So I just have a question so far. Is there anything you want to add regarding our topic for tonight? Your personal experience when it comes to time management, brother Enoch.
Okay, thank you, Kuya Edwin. First of all, many of us, we are still students. We are still going to school. So they always advise us to also plan very well, to manage our time very well, so that you don't fail. You don't fail, because we have truly been following, and most of the students that manages their time wisely, properly, sometimes they end up performing well. But those who do the opposite, sometimes they perform poorly, because a time comes and a teacher, a lecturer is telling you, advising you, urging everyone that, you know what, students, this is the time for us to revise, or this is the time to have this lecture. But the person does the opposite of that. So of course, whatever happens, sometimes it is not good in our lives as students. Then the other, it helps in balancing our life. You do a life balance. You know very well that my schedule says this. My schedule says that from this time to this time I have to be doing this. From this time to this time I have to be going somewhere. And when you stick on that schedule, when you manage your time wisely, you can even see and feel some changes in your life as you the person who is following up that queer. Then the other side, in our individual lives, for example, in here, when it comes to spending some quality time with our loved ones, here the point that I'm going to use is quality relationship. So prioritizing time for family and friends strengthen connection and fosters supportive relationships. So here, the point that I started with, that if it is time to spend your time with the people at home, just do it without anything distracting you. If it means to put that phone aside, the cell phone, it is always advisable put that cell phone aside, because this is the time that you have gotten to spend with your children or to spend with your loved ones. And Kuya, again, I appreciate tonight's discussion.
Okay, that's very true what brother Enoch mentioned, especially um, when it comes to time management. It's hard to spend time. For example, it's hard to spend time with family, knowing in the back of your mind you have so many things that you have not accomplished yet, or things that you have not done. Right? Um, that's like what I mentioned earlier. The two phrases that I use: the have tos, like I have to do this, and then the want tos. I want to do this. You can't do your one twos when you have to have you haven't completed your have tos. Right? You start to think during the time that you're with your family, during the time that you're supposed to enjoy that time, but then you're caught because you're thinking about the things that you have to do, which ends up you end up cramming what you're supposed to do, or you end up procrastinating the things that you need to get done. Right? Like I said, the procrastination is the enemy of what time management. Brother Enoch, what are the things that you do? For example, do you create a to-do list? Do you create or do you have a planner? What is it that you use so that you can help, or so that it helps you manage your time, brother?
Kuya, here the thing that we do, what you just mentioned, you do a to-do list, and of course that to-do list comes with a schedule. You know very well that today I have to do these following activities. Today I have to do this, I have to do ABCD, and from this time to that time. So if you follow that very well and you abide with your schedule, because sometimes it is easy making a schedule than in fact following up that schedule, because you can get time and you sit down and you do that to-do list, you schedule your appointments, you schedule your activities, but sometimes it becomes very hard for them to follow those uh, activities as planned. Yet if you do a to-do list, if you schedule your activities, it is you yourself as a person who first of all meant or outlined those activities. It is you as a person who is going to encourage yourself to follow up whatever you have on your to-do list. So when you do that, and when you're leaving nothing behind, it is going to help you first of all in better planning. Second, it can even help you in development, either in personal development or even career development. It is going to help you even to foster a good relationship with your people, the people you love, our family members. See, it is going to help you. You're going to yield in whatever you do. You're going to see good results. At work, you follow up your activities, you do them very well. And of course, as a boss, if you're employed somewhere, they become happy because they are seeing that you're following whatever you had planned to do, and of course you're leaving nothing behind. So it helps in a lot of ways we are doing. So what we have to do is to stick on our schedule, to stick on our to-do list, and we can even start grading ourselves. You grade yourself that this one I'm done, you tick. You can give some good comments about yourself there. You encourage some good comments. Then, as you go from schedule to schedule, by the end of the day, you're going to realize and find out that at least you made, let me say, 85 of the planned activities that you had arranged to do, and of course, you have them done by the end of the day we are doing.
Thank you, brother Enoch. So, as you can see, to our fellow listeners, the topic is very interesting, and it's something that can really help us in our life. But before we continue, we'll take a station break. So please don't go anywhere. We'll come right back after our station break.
This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Kumpletuhin natin ang ating weekend ng masaya kasama ang buong pamilya. Balikan natin ang mga makabuluhang talakayan at kwentuhan ng mga INC Radio Satellite Studio dito sa Pilipinas at sa abroad. Satellite Studio on Review. Mga segment na tumatak sa isip ng mga viewers and listeners. Nagbigay inspirasyon at bagong kaalaman. Satellite Studio on Review. Subaybayan tuwing Sabado, 7 to 8 ng umaga. Philippine Standard Time. Satellite Studio on review. Dito sa INC Radio.
Ever thought about stepping up and becoming a leader? This Sunday, October 27, our special guest, Sister Kathy de Guzman, will give us tips on how to excel and develop leadership skills. Don't miss our discussion from 11 a.m. to 12 noon, Philippine Standard Time, only at
INCRadio Hong Kong Satellite Studio. Your Sunday lunch date.
How's your day? Tara, kape!
Malungkot ka ba? O masaya? O baka stress ka na? Tara kape!
Dito, you can share your problems with us.
Dito, you can express yourself.
Tara, kape! At magkwentuhan every Saturday at 8:30 p.m. dito lang sa INC Radio Cafe.
It may seem hard, your love makes it easier for me to go on. And when life troubles try to get in the way, I've got my mind made up, I'm never giving up. Sinizasi akukutokoza, Father, I will praise you forever. Ibereka lemerero kwa inu, forever I will glorify you. I will never turn back, I will never draw back, I will never stop serving your name, I will never go cold in my faith. No matter what troubles I face, or the sacrifices it takes, I will never turn back, I will never draw back. Forever I'll praise your name, I'll glorify your name, as God's elite I will strive, yes I will strive to live in holiness. Temptations try to lead me astray, but your teachings always point me to the right way. With your love I can overcome anything. Oh yeah, yeah. Tomabuto mapresha ya bwele, nizina yanu nizaita na tate. Sinizasi ya kukutokoza, Father I will praise you forever. Ipereka lemerero kwa inu, forever I will glorify you. I will never take back, I will never draw back, I will never stop serving your name, I will never go cold in my faith. No matter what troubles I face, or the sacrifices it takes, I will never turn back, I will never draw back. Forever I'll praise your name, I'll glorify your name, as God's elite I will strive, yes I will strive to live in holiness. Forever, I strive to live in holiness. Forever, I strive to live in holiness. I will never take back, I will never draw back, I will never stop serving your name, I will never go cold in my faith. No matter what troubles I face, or the sacrifices it takes, I will never turn back, I will never draw back. Forever I'll praise your name, I'll glorify your name, as God's elite I will strive, yes I will strive to live in holiness. Forever, I strive to live in holiness.
Welcome back to all our listeners and viewers. You are watching INC Radio Africa DZEM 954, the official satellite radio station of the Iglesia ni Cristo. The CMB that you just heard was entitled God's Elect Strive to Live in Holiness. And during our station break, let's all continue to support all the different kinds of programs our INC Radio have, just like the satellite studio on review and the INC Radio Hong Kong and all the activities that are happening through the INC radio. Just before we went to break, we were discussing the importance or the benefits of time management. And I and Brother Enoch talked about important things to add when it comes to having time management. And I just want to touch up one of the important things that Brother Enoch mentioned was whenever you're doing your time management, sometimes you have to really set aside the cell phone. Before, when we were younger, or when we the cell phone wasn't really a problem, right? Nowadays, the cell phone is usually the cause of why we end up falling to procrastination or missed time management because we focus on all these things. Just like what we mentioned during the introduction, we end up falling to watching so many videos. Messaging or scrolling down social media, right? And that kind of eats up a lot of time, especially when you're in your work or when you're doing work. So let's continue with our topic. Number six is less procrastination. Procrastination, just like what we mentioned before, procrastination happens when you don't manage your what? Your time. When you aren't clear and focused on your goals, it's easy to procrastinate. Poor time management causes distraction and procrastination. Building effective time management skills and managing time ensures don't procrastinate. Managing your time ensures you feel in control of your workload, which helps to stop procrastination. So let's repeat that. Building effective time management skills and managing time ensures you don't what? Procrastinate. Managing your time ensures you feel in control of that workload, which helps you stop procrastination. When you feel focused and in control of your time, you are less likely to procrastinate. When you are clear and focused on the goals that you want to complete, you'll spend more time working on your biggest priorities. Next, things are simpler and easier. Effective time management skills make things simple and easy. When you take control of your time, you are more confident and capable. Good time management ensures you feel clear and confident about how you use your time. As a result, you stop feeling overwhelmed, stressed, and frustrated. And that's usually the reason why we end up falling because of missed time management. Good time management enables you to work on your goals and make effective to do list, just like what Brother Enoch mentioned. This planning helps you prioritize your most important tasks. As a result, you invest your time and energy to produce the outcomes and results you want. Next is less distraction. Effective time management eliminates distraction and boosts concentration. Distraction impacts your time management and lowers your productivity. Just like, once again, right, Brother Enoch, we mentioned about the use of what? The cell phone, right? When we use the cell phone during our work, what happens? It becomes a distraction. Okay, so when you manage your time, you can plan better and prioritize better. This helps you schedule your most important work. Effective time management sets aside chunks of time to work on their most important work. Additionally, they set better boundaries around their time to increase focus. Next is increased energy. One of the biggest benefits of managing time is greater energy and motivation. When you work longer and harder, your energy levels can what? It can drop and you feel tired all the time. Good time management skills help you manage your energy and productivity. One of the most important benefits of time management is greater energy. Increased energy helps you focus on the most important task or the most important work you have to do. When you have more energy, you are focused and productive for longer. When energy level drops, it's easier to get overwhelmed. And what happens? You'll start procrastinating. Good time management skills or schedules their time and take regular breaks throughout the day. To manage your time, keep your energy levels very high to increase productivity. And it helps you to think. How does time management help you to think? Effective time management techniques give you more to think on a plan. Planning your time ensures you have more time to work on your biggest priorities. With more time to strategize, you have more time to focus and achieve your goals. Good time management ensures you have time for strategic and creative planning time. As a result, you can be more productive and focused with the time you have. Remember, time is precious, time is gold. To sum, to sum it all up, the benefit of time management include great clarity, greater capability, greater confidence. When you are clear on the best use of your time, you become more focused and productive. Good time management helps you achieve bigger goals, reduces procrastination, and increases what? Productivity. Now, here are the steps. Now, we're going to go on the steps to better time management. Okay, so if you want to jot this down or take notes, now is the time. Okay, number one, define your goals. If you aren't clear about your goals, values, and priorities, it's hard to make a plan and hard to make a good decision on the fly. Get specific, write them down, maybe get a planner. Good time management requires planning and cautious decision making. It requires defining your priorities and choosing to put them first. It requires being aware of how you spend your time. Next, download a complete list of your activity. Make a list of everything you need to do and add anything else you usually do. While this may sound burdensome, it's more important than it appears because here's the checklist: light instrumental load, reveals non productive activity, helps you get a picture of your current workload, and it clarifies which tasks you may need to work into your schedule. So, it's important to write down your to do list because your brain can't operate, and it's best when you try to keep track of all your to do lists in your head. Next one is prioritize your activities with a time management matrix. Time management matrix is one of the most popular time management tools, especially for setting priorities. This tool works by having you sort your task list into four categories. Now, what are these four categories? Number one, do first. Just like what I mentioned, the have tos. Do first. This is where you put your most urgent and important what? Tasks that you have to do. Next, schedule. These tasks are important enough to get on your what? Your calendar, but not urgent and can be done later. Assign is the next one. These are tasks that are urgent but not important enough to take from your limited time. These can be delegated or automated. And the last one is diminish. Neither urgent nor important. These are tasks to remove, reduce, or do only for fun in your after hours. So these are the four things that we need to remember when it comes to what? Time management. Once again, do first, schedule, assign, and what? diminish. Okay, so plan your schedule. How can we do that? You now should have all the information that you need to make a solid plan. No, brother enough. As I'm going over this with everyone else, I am also learning at the same time. And this will also help me, and it will also help everyone. So I'm very happy. You know, so you, you should now have all the information that you need to make a solid plan. Set up a blank calendar. You can always download those online. It can be a spreadsheet, paper, or application. So this is what you put on your calendar. Schedule your time inflexible. High priority, active first. Schedule your deep or hard work around your highest energy levels. Figure out when your brain is most engaged and schedule your hardest studying or most challenging and important task then in 15 to 40 minutes chunks of time. So that's one of the things that we need to figure out. When is our brain fully functioning, or when is it active? Usually, some in the morning, yes, they're already active. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, their brain is going. And then there are those maybe in the middle of the day. That's when everything starts to pick up for them. And then there are those who were very nocturnal, meaning their brain they work better during what, the nighttime. Okay, so that's what we have to figure out. When is our brain more active? Okay, schedule 15-minute breaks around your deep work. Once again, schedule 15 minutes, 15-minute break around your deep work. Only 15 minutes, not an hour, not 2 hours, okay? So only 15 minutes. Fill in your schedule with your lower priority activities. Next, remove the lowest priority items altogether or set them aside as scheduled treats, like the things you like to do, right? Those are called what? Scheduled treats. If you like to go and work out, that's a scheduled treat. If you like to whatever it is that you like to do, that you know if you prioritize that, it would be a waste of time. But use those times as a scheduled treat. Next is to develop strategies to keep you on plan. This is one of my problems, okay? The purpose of the plan is to have the decision made so that you can confidently focus your energy on actions that are worth your time at the right time. This doesn't mean your schedule won't require some tweaking and flexibility, especially as you get started. But as a default, stick to the schedule. Okay, so in conclusion, to all our viewers, effective time management reduces overwhelmingness and help you prioritize, ensuring you work smarter and achieve your goals faster. Being busy doesn't mean you're being productive. Okay? In fact, busyness can be a barrier to true productivity. Making time for time management is like using a wish to ask for more what? Wishes. But it pays off in spades. Just like learning how to organize your space, the upfront load of work, filtering, prioritizing, and discarding will make your life easier and more productive for years to come. Above all else, let us never forget to prioritize and spend time serving our Lord Almighty God, who continuously gives us life and strength every single day of our lives, and especially when we're making our plans. Okay, that's the first thing that we should do is what? We should always pray and ask to God for help that we are whatever plan that we are making, may it be for our work or for our life, our school, whatever it is, that God will guide us and allow us to accomplish those goals. Okay, so Brother Enoch, there's a lot of things that we covered there. What was one of the things that really caught your attention, Brother Enoch?
Thank you so much, Paul. What caught my attention and and it is my takeaway tonight is prioritizing our tasks. Remember, we said at the end of the day, before the day begins, you do your to-do list. You have your schedule. So There are those activities. For example, you have like a number of 5. Remember, we are saying we have to prioritize. For example, we have those people who have a habit, in the morning they wake up and jog, they jog. And remember, at the same time in the morning, we have the parents or guardians who takes their kids at school, maybe in the same time. So here, when we are prioritizing, of course, taking a child to school comes first. Then you can always come back when the child is already at school, and you jog as an adult. Then the other is eliminating distraction. We have to discipline ourselves. We are doing, and the viewers, we have to discipline ourselves. If we are to eliminate the distractions around us, the distractions between our time management, our time managing, we have to do that. How? If you know very well that you're addicted, because we have those people who are addicted to their cell phones, they feel like they cannot live without that cell phone. They cannot stay without that cell phone. So the way you can discipline yourself is simple. You can put it aside and you continue your everyday life, and of course, as you continue doing your other things. So it starts within. Let's encourage ourselves. Let's discipline ourselves. If we are to leave some habits aside, let's do that for us to come out together, come up, put ourselves together to manage our time wisely. Thank you so much, Kuya.
Thank you, Brother Enoch. Those are very important points that you mentioned. So remember, time management is something that we all must learn, and something that we must put in our life. You know how to deal with all the things that are coming at us, and by planning and sticking to the plan, we're able to find that kind of success. Okay, so uh, we just like to thank all of those who are joining us in our program. They're in the live chat. It's very nice to see that a lot of brethren around the world are joining us in our INC radio program today. And we hope that you learned a lot regarding time management. Okay. Brother Enoch, is there anyone that you would like to greet, or any shout outs you would like to do?
Yes, we are doing. Greetings and our warm greetings to our beloved Executive Minister, Ka Eduardo V. Manalo, our CFO Coordinator, Ka Angelo Eranyo Manalo, our beloved District Supervising Minister here in the District of Northern Africa, Ka Danilo Alpasqua, and our beloved resident minister here and his wife, Brother Ryan Paule and Sister Jenny, and also Kuya Edwin. Receive my warm greetings here in the District of Northern Africa, local Kampala, rather. Thank you so much, Kuya Edwin. Thank you,
Thank you.
brethren. Thank you, viewers, for
Thank you, Brother
watching
Enoch.
and listening tonight. Thank you.
We just want to give a special shout out to Brother Samuel Estupito, our executive producer, to the three district Christian family organization overseers, Brother Brian Fisariton, Brother Jackson Liwanag, Brother Nico Jimenez, and to the three district supervising ministers here in the continent of Africa, Brother Danilo R. Pasqua, Brother Rico del Rosario, Brother Ray Membrere, to our beloved Brother Angelo Eranio V. Manalo, our Christian Family Organizations Coordinator, and to our beloved Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our Executive Minister. Happy birthday po. Thank you so much po for everything po. And to all our viewers, thank you. We'll see each other once again here in the INC Radio Africa. Thank you po.
somandla ngokuzigcina e-Afrika bandla likaKristu lelikhula ngokukhula thina singamalungu asiqhenyayo kweli bandla kuba bonke ubunzima lelikhula ngokukhula landile selide lafikelela
Lesotho, Uganda, Nigeria, Swatini, Tanzania, Mauritius, Namibia, Congo, Kenya, Malawi, South Africa.
This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.